Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Riley, also known as Original Riley here on YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So, this video is going to be kind of a story time mixed with a life lesson for you all. This event happened to me in class. I'm going to give you the gist of it. Today in my biology class, we had a project that we had to present. I went up there with my group. It was me and a couple of other of my friends, and some of them, two of them being my friend Yahira and Axel, and I'm just naming those two. There were two others, but I'm naming those two because they play an important role in the story. Going through the presentation in front of my teacher, in front of the rest of my class, and then I soon realized then no one in my class knows what the fuck they're talking about. I mean, in my group, no one really knew what we were supposed to be doing. And I later come to find out, this is when everything happens, that I messed up one of the slides, and it contradicted everything I was saying and what I meant. And my teacher noticed, and she was like, this doesn't make sense. She's like trying to figure it out. I'm trying to save my group's ass and being like, yo, like, this is what I meant. I'm sorry. I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm fucked because I asked my group, I said, can you guys please look over this, make sure this makes sense? After that, I start panicking a little bit. And I was panicking a lot, actually. I don't know why. Just something happened, and I started freaking out. I was like, zang, ziggity zang. I'm like, it's dimma damn, damn, blah, 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 blah. And it's happening. It's living. So then, I started to get shaky. And lately, my blood sugar, as you guys know, I'm diabetic. My blood sugar has been really, really low for some reason. Very low. And something that can affect blood sugar is, like, your hormones and, like, how you're feeling. So, feelings and emotions like anxiety can cause your blood sugar to go like a roller coaster. That was what happened with me, but I didn't know this yet. Standing there, trying to clean up the mess that is my presentation, and then I start to feel weak. But I'm like, I can't sit down. I can't sit down in the middle of the presentation. I'm like, even if I am diabetic, I'm not sitting down. I'm not sitting down. And then I start noticing that my friend Gabe, who I've mentioned in two videos past, he notices that I'm acting weird. He's like trying to whisper to me because he's relatively close to me. He's like, "Hey, are you okay? You okay?" And I'm like, and then I almost start crying in front of the class. I was like hiding it, but like when I had a panic attack in front of the class, and it's only the second time I've had one in public. Like, I don't think I've ever publicly said it, but yeah, I have panic attacks, and personally, for me, I don't know how it is for other people. Not many people I know have panic attacks. For me, when I don't have a panic attack for a long time, it's horrible. I feel like I've been hit by a truck. I feel like the world is ending. Obviously, panic just, you think everything is just like ending, and that's how I was feeling. And no one at that school really knew about it, except some of my older friends. And I was just like, fuck, I'm gonna start crying in front of the class. I'm not gonna embarrass myself. I ran in the middle of everyone while they were talking. Oh, not to mention one of the girls in my group just completely called me out and was like, you messed up one of the slides. This is why it's all wrong. And I started freaking my shit. And I'm like, sit down. I'm checking my blood sugar, like trying to like, I needed to check it because I knew I was like stressed, but like kind of like an excuse to. And the teacher's like, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you're upset. It's just a presentation. We can fix it. And I'm like, I'm thinking, you don't understand what's happening to me. I'm in a full-blown panic mode. I feel like the world's ending. I'm like, she was just being a nuisance. And I knew she had good intentions, but like, it was just not a good place. This is when Yahira saves the day. She's like, she knew, because she knows I have a panic attack. And she's like, dang. And then she saw my blood sugar. It was 78. And she was like, okay, we're going to go get you some juice. She brought me down to the nurse. We ran into my friends Alicia and Michaela, which you guys know all too well on my channel. They missed their lunches to hang out with me in the nurse's office. Made me feel better. Same thing with Axel. He came down to the nurse's office to check on me. At lunch, kind of just kept to myself. I sat with Yahira. I didn't really want to talk to anyone. And then Gabe was like, "Can I talk to you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So he was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I got really nervous and scared. I always wanted to make sure you were okay. And I was like, and he didn't know I have suffered from panic attacks, so I had to like tell him. I was like, he was like, kind of like resignated, and he was like, shit. He's like, that must have been scary. I was like, yeah. I was like, that's only happened twice, and I was like, it was really bad. And then he gave me a hug. Thank you, Gabe, for the hug. Actually, it made me feel a lot better. So that was my story. But I guess the moral of this, if you were to take away anything, any couple things away from this video in my experience, I want to make a second video about this, because I think making videos about things that I suffer from, like obviously like the diabetes you guys know about, but like panic attack, I feel like that's something that no one really talks about. Wanna explore this and like talk to you guys about it. Maybe, you never know, it could help someone. But tell your closest friends that you suffer from them. Tell them the warning signs. Tell them what happens to you if you suffer from it, so they know. Because I'm glad Yahira knew what happened, because if not, I probably would have been like deep shit. No one would know. She would have helped me out either way, but it like made me feel better that like she knew what to do. She was prepared. Like she's like, oh, her blood sugar's low. I know this. Get her a juice box. Or like, oh, she's having a panic attack. Let's get her the fuck out of the class. Like, just little things, and it just helps. And I'll go into more depth about things that you should do if you think you're gonna have a panic attack, because I think that might be a helpful video for some of you. Second thing is, cherish your friends, guys. Honestly, you guys know, here on my channel, I love sharing my friendship, because, like I say all the time, I think I've finally found, for like the one time in my life, some of the best friends I could ever ask for. I'm really happy most of the time, and it's all thanks to my friends. So if I mention you in this video, if I mentioned you in any video, if I mentioned you at all on my channel, or any time ever, just know that you're loved and you're appreciated, and I couldn't and I wouldn't be here today without you guys. So thank you, and I love you. You guys know who you are. Another thing about panic attacks is that even though you think and you feel like the world's ending, and like you're drowning, just look at me. I thought my life was ending, but look, I'm sitting here before you. I'm fine. Yeah, my blood sugar's a little low, but that's what we have juice boxes for. And I'm positive. You just gotta remember, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a way out. So, yeah. Just surround yourself with good people, keep them informed, and never take what you have in your life for granted, because you never know when it's gonna be gone. So yeah, you guys, if you enjoyed this little story time, moral, after school kind of special thing, filming at 10:20 at night in my pajamas, that's all I got for today. So yep, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. All my links will be down in the doobly-doo if you need them. And yep, this has been an Original Production signing out, and I will see you guys super soon. I love you.